I do have a question about, excuse me, birth certificates. Media Matters, I want you to listen very carefully. All you media types, I want you to listen. I have a question about a birth certificate. I don't believe Nancy Pelosi was born on this planet. I really don't. I think she's an alien. Look very closely at her. Those eyes that pop out like that, I used to say was because of her multiple, in fact, serial facelifts. I mean, you can only pull that skin behind your head so far. But now I'm convinced she's from Mars. And by the way, that Harry Reid, I think he's from Roswell. We'll be right back.
Mark Levin, simply the smartest man on radio. And you can call him 877-381-3811.
Good evening, my friends. This is Mark Levin. Are you a liberal? Yeah. I asked you a question. Yeah. Get off the phone, you big dope. Talk radio at its best.
Great one, Mark Levin. F. Lee Levin.
Yeah.
On the radio, hard one thing we sure. You reach for the knob. Don't make my heart throb, 'cause I don't hear no music.
Any libs out there? Go right ahead, sir. Let's give him the 20-second liberal clock. Go. Oh, we've got to push back the hordes, folks.
I don't hear no music.
By the time we're done, you'll be stalking. I think you're a schmuck. Am I allowed to say that? Thank me very much. Bye-bye.
From his underground bunker in an undisclosed location, the Great One.
You know, I would be remiss if I didn't draw some attention to the shortest senator. I think she's officially a midget. But since she can't say midget, I think she's officially a dwarf. But since she can't say dwarf, I think she's officially a hobbit. In any event, she's disgusting. Her name is Barbara Boxer. Barbara Boxer of Brooklyn, New York, now of Marin County, California. Now, Barbara Boxer was on a show that's called Screwball on Screwball, a.k.a. Hardball with Chris Matthews. Now, please recall, Chris Matthews was a paid hack for Tip O'Neill. After that, he was a paid speechwriter hack for Jimmy Carter. And I'm sure the 13 journalist hacks who now work for Obama will wind up squirreling their way back into the lib media, where they too can pretend to be journalists. Anyway, Chris Matthews, the Tip O'Neill Jimmy Carter hack, is talking with the midget dwarf hobbit Boxer on MSLSD yesterday. Let's listen to some of this, shall we? Cut 7, go.
And number 2, no abortion's going to be paid for by the health care bill. Is that correct? No abortion's going to be subsidized by the health care bill.
Yes, because the Hyde Amendment is still in play and will continue to be in place. So all of this is a diversion by the people who want to, frankly, hurt President Obama. You've heard the Republican Senator Jim DeMint say it. Let's make this Obama's Waterloo. Let's break him. That's what this is about. And by the way, I saw some of the clips of people storming these town hall meetings.
Stop. Nobody stormed a town hall meeting, you creep. You creep. Nobody stormed a town hall meeting. Go ahead.
The time I saw well-dressed people doing this was when Al Gore asked me to go down to Florida when they were recounting the ballots, and I was confronted with the same type of people. They were there screaming and yelling, go back to California, get out of here, and all the rest of it, until I finally looked at them and I said, you know what? Your hero, Ronald Reagan, is from California.
Stop. Wow, what a comeback. You should be a short senator. Now, what does this mean they were wearing the same types of clothes? All these videos are available on YouTube. You can see them. We went and looked at each one of them. People were dressed in blue jeans and khakis. I mean, they didn't look like homeless people, so obviously they weren't among Boxer's top supporters. But what is she talking about? Some had ties and jackets on, some did not. And they looked like the people who were screaming and yelling, "Back to California, get out of here," when I went to Florida, when Al Gore asked me. And what were you doing in Florida, you jerk? What conceivably were you doing there? You're not a litigator, you're not a lawyer, you're a big mouth. And these were the same people. Now I ask you people who go to these town hall meetings, did you go to the recounts in Florida? I mean, what an ass. They say these things. And, of course, Tip O'Neill's favorite jerk, Chris Matthews. Yeah, tell him more. Go ahead.
Show a little respect, and then they quiet it down. So if this is just all organized, just go up on the website, Chris. You in the media have to take a look at what's going on here. This is all planned. It's to hurt our president, and it's to change the Congress.
Oh, really? Oh, we don't want to defeat El Presidente or change the Congress. No. Now, we're not allowed to do that in America. We're not allowed to oppose what Barbara Boxer supports. And, of course, Barbara Boxer, I guess, wants us all to dress up in the little Chairman Mao outfits when we go to the town hall meetings. Then she'll be more comfortable. Or, you ladies out there, you can put on the children's clothing from the Lollipop Brigades at the Wizard of Oz movies, which is apparently what Barbara Boxer wears. I'm so tired of them putting us down. Of course we'll strike back this way. You know, people say to me, "Mark, why do you call these people names? Why do you humiliate them?" Well, listen to them. Of course I humiliate them. They hate our guts. It's just that I'm more honest than others, and I've got more guts than others to do it. And then when I do it, the backbenchers fill in. Hey, I got a name for that one. Good for you! I started doing that 6 years ago. It was novel. Now they all do it. Hey, yeah, I got a name for that one.